Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back and ready for battle as we stand at the gateway to the end of all things. Through this humble portal lies the ultimate destination in our journey through XCOM, the Long War. And it has been a very difficult journey. Almost 250 episodes of struggle, strife, and sacrifice lie behind us. Before us, a pathway of shit that would make Cormac McCarthy's The Road look like a trip to the supermarket to pick up a loaf of bread and a dozen eggs. This has been one roller coaster ride of emotion. The highest of highs, the lowest of lows, our triumphs often immediately followed by the depths of despair. It's been one wacky ride. But despite the wackiness, we refused to surrender. We laughed in the face of overwhelming odds and all common sense. We kept on fighting, like a modern-day Ron Paul. Even though it was hopeless, we continued our struggle. But unlike Ron Paul, our team actually made it to the final battle. And the ultimate test of our mettle still awaits. All that remains for us to do is to walk through this door. So no more gilding a lily, no more talk of struggles, sacrifices, or absent comrades or fallen ones. Because we've still got a little bit of road left to walk before the journey's end, and in all likelihood, that road's going to be paved with more loss, tragedy, blood, sweat, and bones. So let's give a hand to these 12 brave men and women as they prepare to walk that road and find out where it leads. Here we go, then. Alright, our tactical situation, as you can see, we are outside the final room of the temple ship. Uber Ethereal is waiting, no doubt, to talk a complete and wholly unnecessary amount of total fucking trash talk. The guy, he talks more smack than Wesley Snipes and White Men Can't Jump. It's a little off-putting, really. We need somebody to go through this door, though. I don't like this move. This is why we're doing it with the rat, though. If you'll note, John Rat Leguizamo used to have a med kit, John Rat Leguizamo. Well, that's not gonna do, actually. That's got to be used. I was gonna say we're gonna send the rat in first because he is wholly expendable, but if the rat still has a med kit, that's not necessarily true. Why don't you go ahead and apply that bad boy? We're gonna get everybody patched all the way up. Oh shit, I thought that was on... Alright, we've already made a mistake then. That med kit was supposed to go on Justin Alpha Dog Timberlake, or rather Charlie Hunnam, and instead we put it on... We put it on Drake. Shit. Hey, well that's... shitty. Oh well, what's done is done. I mean, Drake was injured as well. So it's not a complete and total waste. I was going to have John Rat Leguizamo take the first move, because now that he's out of medkits, John is of limited usefulness here on out. It's not like we brought him along for his damage, so let's have John go in and sort of see what he can see. Alright, I'm surprised that that did not pop a pod. So let's take a look at our surroundings here. Now, if my experience with vanilla tells me anything, it's that the Uber Ethereal, of course, is going to be up on this raised dais. What kind of self-respecting villain would have a giant raised dais in a throne or command room and not occupy it? I mean, seriously, who has a giant raised throne and doesn't sit their ass on it, looking magnificently down upon the poor peons supplicating themselves at your feet? That's how power works, folks. So he's going to be here. Now, in vanilla, when I did this on the temple ship run, we had some teleporting guys that phased in, like the elites we just fought recently outside the door. We had one here, one here, one here, and one here. I'm going to assume that we're probably going to get those same 4 ethereals, so that's what we're going to prepare for. I'm going to operate on that assumption, even though it may be wholly wrong. This is the Long War after a lot has changed, but I'm working on that assumption, so... Next unit in. We're going to do something very not nice to Drake here. Now, Drake's motto is YOLO, and I think probably Drake's YOLOing is going to cause him to make the ultimate sacrifice on this mission, because we're going to do some real dangerous stuff with Drake. I'm expecting there to be an ethereal right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Drake here, and when that ethereal pops, Drake's going to dash forward and set it on fire with his flamethrower. That likely will cause Drake his life, because Uber Ethereals... and then, of course, subsequently, Mutant Elites and possibly the Uber Ethereal in as well, they're going to focus all fire on Drake, and he's going to go down faster than a submarine with a hole inside. So it's going to be, you know, pretty awful. But that's the price we're going to have to pay, Drake. You know, YOLO it's your motto, after all. I mean, it's not like we came up with it. You're the one who popularized it, sir. You better be prepared to Accept the consequences of your actions. So if the rat can get to there, Charlie Hunnam should also be able to get to here. Charlie Hunnam is probably going to suffer a very similar fate to Drake. We're going to take Charlie straight up the gut, and we are going to have Charlie and Kesha throwing as many grenades as they can for as long as they can until they go down in a heap. My concern is that they're going to be the target of a rift attack, because that would be very unfortunate. One rift might be enough to take them both down immediately. Miley Yeah Cyrus is sort of a wild card for us here. Now, I do have a plan for this ethereal as well. What I'm going to hope to do, take a team of psychically active troopers. We're going to sneak them up and around and have them over in this vicinity. And then when the ethereals activate, we're going to try and sneak up, get as many shots on this guy as we can, do as much damage as possible, as quickly as possible. And once that is over, we will then use a ghost grenade from Tara Reid. We still have that ghost grenade, and Tara is still alive. So we will probably ghost grenade to try and cloak out of any return fire, and then just keep piling on. Hopefully in 2 turns we can down these 2 ethereals. If Drake survives his initial flamethrower, his second attack is going to be to just go flamethrower the other ethereal. That's what he's going to do. So let's try and get this set up. Now, we do have Rihanna in a pretty good position. We're going to have Rihanna come back around in this area.
Let's do this.
She's just going to be flying high in her Seraphim armor, taking advantage of her squad side ability for pretty much the entire run here. We're going to try and keep her firing as long as we can. She's going to do good damage for us, so we want to try and keep her in the fight as much as possible. Tay Groovy Diggs is going to be one member of Team Psyker. Nicki Minaj, as much as we would like to have her on Team Psyker, it's just not going to fly. Nikki.
Double time.
I just don't think she's, well, she's not cloakable because she's not psychically active. I don't think the Ghost Grenade will work on her, so we're not going to chance it. We are going to have Nikki and Miley, however,
Yes, sir.
sort of over here as our floater. We're going to be repositioning them and moving them as the need arises to apply damage wherever we most need it. Both of them are mobile, so we can, we have a little bit of discretion in how they're employed. Jaden Smith also is going to be a member of Team Stealth. Jaden's psychically active, so we're going to get him stuck in. Lindsay Lowe, again, also the leader of Team Stealth. Let's face it, she is the Cupo de Capo, the commander, king of the mountain. Tara Reid, an integral member of Team Stealth. She's got the ghost grenade after all. Tara, get your ass over there. We don't have a battle scanner anymore, do we? I don't believe we do. Kesha, you're right behind Charlie Hunnam, and I gotta say, after this mission, I think that if both Charlie Hunnam and Kesha survive, I sense wedding bells in their future. I really do. I think they've really bonded with what they've been through on this mission. They've come together nicely. They've learned to work together as a team and as a unit.
Stepping off.
A skill that will hold them, you know, I think in perfect stead, be it through the matrimonial struggle or against a struggle to free the Earth from invading aliens. So no pods, no pop, no nothing. All right, then. I don't trust us to be able to go any further forward. You're as far forward as forward goes, right, Drake? I can't really tell. I think maybe Drake could go forward one more tile, possibly? It's not worth the risk. It's really not worth the risk. Actually, I'm pretty sure Drake could go forward. You know what? Give me one tile, Drake, and if you pop this pod, it's going to be YOLO time indeed, because if you pop this pod, I'm going to sacrifice your life to save everyone else. Alright, that's fine then. Get on over. Alright, so Drake should be in perfect position then. Should be able to easily advance to this area, drop the flamethrower, and we may even be able to minimize some of the line of sight from firing back from the Uber Ethereal and whatnot if we take good advantage of these sort of large outcroppings. I say we may be able to because I don't sincerely think we'll be able to, but we might. Got to be very careful with how we path here too, guys. We want no one going up this front ramp. That will almost certainly bring more enemy pain than we're prepared to deal with at the moment, so let's try and avoid that. Lindsay Lowe is going to be one of our front rankers. Tara Reid probably ought to have Jaden Smith up. Oh, see, Jaden, you almost boned us. You almost boned me, Jaden. You and your incautiousness, you're always so eager to run like you did throughout the entirety of After Earth, trying to show off those Tom Cruise-esque sprinting skills. Okay. And this is a situation, sir, where that is not what we need you to do. Joss Whedon, hunker down. Joss Whedon likely has taken his last actual physical movement as an XCOM trooper. I have a feeling he's going to be just squad siding and contributing wherever he can for the remainder of the mission. Likewise, Rihanna. This may be Rihanna's last move as well. We're going to kick Rihanna into flight mode. And I think straight up in the air might be the best spot. Let's put Rihanna on high. And that's where she will remain for the remainder of the mission. Rihanna, you can be on Overwatch for us.
I feel, Commander.
And Rihanna has excellent field vision from there. She should be able to spot most of the entire battlefield.
Running.
Tay Groovy Diggs, you are a key member of Team Stealth. Get your ass over there. Rally Beckett, you're probably fine right where you're at. Miley, you and Nikki, not on Team Stealth. John Leguizamo, you probably ought to be on Team Stealth.
On the move.
That's going to let us give your position to Nicki Minaj as well, which we are, in fact, going to do. So, Nikki. Nikki won't be able to hit from there. It's actually not a good spot for Nikki. Nikki would be better off doing, like, supporting fire from up in this area. Let's bring Nikki and Miley up here. I think we're probably going to need them. What we'll do, we'll bring Nikki and Miley up here, but we won't put them forward into the Ghost Grenade area for Team Stealth. They can be part of our backup. They can be team backup. If we need them to dash in, they can both move and still deliver a pretty hefty output and damage department. So we'll have them run in at the 11th hour, if necessary. I know we're getting a lot of setup here, but I really gotta try and take this one as straight on as I can. Can't really take any chances with a half-cocked plan. I know that's not normally my forte. Usually it's just sort of rush in and see what happens, but I feel like that would be an absolutely terrifyingly bad idea in this particular scenario, so we're going to not do that.
Yes, Commander.
This one we're going to be deliberate. I don't expect this plan to come off without a hitch in any capacity. I am almost certain we're going to have a very strong need to adjust our plan, but hey, adjusting our plans, that's why these underwear got elastic in them. Makes them easy to adjust, baby.
Moving to Overwatch.
Miley, Overwatch. Probably should have moved Miley forward another pip or two. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. I really need everyone perfectly coordinated before we advance here. So, Miley, it's going to be Overwatch around the horn. Wow, listen to them all chanting their Overwatch. It's like a Gregorian hymn they've got going here. They're all ready to contribute what they can to the XCOM project. I'm really proud of you guys. Really proud of you. So who wants to be the trigger monkey? I'm thinking Charlie Hunnam. If we have Charlie come down to here, this cover should minimize line of sight for Charlie. Also, we could just have Charlie fall back. He's fairly quickly. But from this position, he should be able to only spot the two ethereals that spawn here. Should be the only two that can see him. And with any luck, a little bit of combination fire from Rowley Beckett, Kesha, and Joss Whedon and Rihanna should be able to put enough damage on this guy that we don't really have to worry about him. This guy, of course, is going to be panicked because Drake's going to go set his ass on fire. So that's what we're going to do. There's our Uber Ethereal. Little cutscene here. I got to say, I'm more than a little nervous. I mean, this is it, folks. 250 days worth of episode. The better chunk of a year have led up to this moment. Yeah, it's just fucking crying shame, isn't it? I'm real broken up about your failure. Fortunately, Lindsay Lohan has bested you. Jesus Christ, what does that say about the aliens? They couldn't ascend to ultimate psychic power, but fucking Lindsay Lohan could get that shit done, no problem. These aliens, man, I gotta wonder, what the fuck, dude? I mean, seriously, come on, man. You got bested by the Lohan. And she was half in the bag when she went into that fucking gallop chamber. If you don't believe she was halfway fucking unconscious drunk when she arrived, you're way mistaken. Alright, so here we go. Wait, we only... wait a minute. Where did the Uber Ethereal go? So he's gone. And I only see two other Ethereal. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not upset by there being fewer Ethereals than I thought, but I am upset by the fact that the Uber Ethereal has apparently fucking disappeared. Where the hell did he go? That's not good. That's not good at all. Also, oh shit, Drake is way out of position. I don't think Drake is even going to be able to get... Oh, this is... I don't know, Drake is real fast. So he can get over there. We can probably get Drake in position, but oh man, the firepower he is going to eat coming back, it's all going to hit him. He can't get far enough forward to get away from the Muton elites. He just can't do it. There's no way he can kill this guy. He can't get close enough to take him down. He can't do that much damage. He's gonna have to set him on fire. It's gonna cost Drake his life. There's no way he survives this. If we put him here, he should still be able to... 1, 2, 3... Yeah, he'll definitely still be able to flame that guy. But both of these elites are gonna just wreck his shop. Charlie Hunnam's in a pretty good position to do some... Oh, wait a minute. Kesha, can you see one of those elites? No. Could you see one of those elites? Possibly. If Kesha could spot one of those elites, we could have her panic it, and then we could have Rihanna disable the other one's weapon. So we'd have panic, disabled, panicked, and then that would just leave this guy. But Kesha will almost guaranteed die. Can we kill this guy or somehow take him out of action? Tara Reid has a shot from here? At what? Wow, she can actually shoot that guy from here. So we can really pour a lot of firepower on this guy this turn. A lot. We could even have Miley Yeah Cyrus do a little run and gun if we needed it. It's not a terrible idea. Could we get somebody who could maybe panic that guy? Someone other than Tara. It would have to be somebody besides Tara Reid. That's the thing. Jaden Smith, can you get there? Is Jaden Smith fast enough? Can Jaden Smith be the hero that we have suspected has lurked in his heart since the beginning? He's going to be very badly positioned. He'll be flanked, I'm assuming, by that ethereal. I don't know if he's going to be able to see that guy or not. I'm almost positive he won't be able to see him from there. We got to risk it. All right, well, first things first. Let's have the Drakester do what Drakester do. Drake, prepare to sacrifice your life, buddy. I hate to spend you so ignominiously. You've been a solid asset to the team, buddy, but YOLO time has come at last. You got to prove to us that you have what it takes to live more than once, and honestly, I don't think you got it in you. But you're going down in a hail of glory and fucking napalm fire. Burn that son of a bitch. Oh, yeah, damn Skippy, he panicked. YOLO, Drake, coming forward. He started on the bottom, now he's here, setting bitches on fire. That was actually quite satisfying. Disturbingly satisfying, in fact. Alright, so we got one part of the sort of plan initialized. We've got one unit panicked. We can disable the weapon on another one. Even, I think a grenade and the Uber Ethereal actually can probably still combine to kill Drake, though. Tay Diggs is just not fast enough. Tara Reid has got to throw the Ghoster, so we can't... Man, I really wish Jaden Smith had that Ghost Grenade. I really do. Alright, Jaden. Move to here. You got to be able to see one of these elites from here. That's all I need. You, of course, cannot. You can see only the Uber Ethereal. Well, that fucking sucks, Jaden Smith. Alright then, so... that's not good. Alright, so Jaden Smith can't even see the unit we want him to fucking shoot at. We got Nikki and the Yeah. We could try and pull some aggression off Jaden with Charlie Hunnam, and he's going to be able to hit a bunch of guys with a proximity mine, right? Charlie's already moved, so there's no real advantage to not dropping the prox mine here. How many can you hit? You could hit... You know... This is not a terrible proximity mine. That one's going to catch 3. I say we actually drop it right here. So let's get the proximity mine out.
Proximity mine.
Now the question becomes, do we want to set that off with Kesha, or do we wait a turn and let Charlie Hunnam do it? We could see the Uber... I'm thinking about a flush shot on the Uber Ethereal, but I'm almost positive he won't move as a result. I don't think that will move him. And when I say I don't think that will move him, I mean I'm almost positive that it won't cause him to move. So we got to start piling firepower on this shit biscuit. So let's get on that. Tara Reid is not going to be able to do it because she's got to toss the Ghost Grenade. So I need to know exactly where we can be as far as forward that we're going to still cover every... We actually got a pretty wide range of fire there. All right. So we got a pretty good spread of where we can be and still get the Ghost Grenade off. Lindsay Lohan here. Is it better to have her Rift or is it better to have her Rapid Fire? I think I'm going to go for the Rift here. And there's a specific reason I'm going for the Rift. I'm going to drop... Yeah, I'm just going to drop it on this guy. I don't want any attacks reflected. Coming back at Lindsay. This does guaranteed damage. There's nothing the Ethereal can do to stop it. So we're just going to go straight up for the guaranteed damaging shot. Alright, who's going to follow that up? Oh, John Ratleguizamo, buddy, I wish you were a little faster.
Moving out.
Or you were close enough to throw some smoke at Drake. That would be also useful. This shot is not good, but we're going to have to take it. 50%. What do you got, Leguizamo? John Leguizamo delivering a 7 damage hit. Nicely done, John. I'm very pleased. Very pleased. Do we have Miley? Yeah, Cyrus. Go for the run and gun. That is the question. I think the answer is no. I don't think we can afford to have Miley go full-on crazy just yet. We also don't want her, though, anywhere near our group of guys that are going to be ghost grenaded because it won't camouflage Miley.
That's affirmative.
Yeah, we don't have her run and gun because of the Rift, but we will have Miley advance and take her best possible shot. 56%, all things considered, is not bad. Okay, so that got reflected. We did get a shred out of that, however. Oh, we got a weird graphic glitch there. Okay, it does not like being in the thing, but it looks like that reflect attack missed, so that's actually quite nice. Joss Whedon. No. Yes. 77% for the Whedon to get 12 damage. This unit is already shredded. Joss Whedon theoretically could do some very nice work for us here. Powerful blow from the Whedonizer. Of course, Joss, a Hollywood powerhouse. And I have to say, this is coming out just before the weekend of Joss Whedon's Ultimate Triumph, by, of course, which I refer to Avengers 2, coming out this Friday, May 1st. Joss Whedon will be the hottest property on the planet and will make, and deservedly make, all of the money in the universe. Okay, so what are we going to do with Rihanna here? We could have Rihanna go hard at this guy and possibly generate the kill for us. Nicki Minaj could also theoretically get a shot at that guy.
That's affirmative.
I think it's worth the risk. Nicki. 267 percenters. Nicki is solid here. Oh, Nicki. Do that one more time and that guy is dead. Damn it. Well, noble effort, Nicki. We didn't quite get what we needed, but still, solid performance. I'm well pleased that you got the single hit. Cad, Tay Diggs, get it done for us. 269 percenters here. Nope, because one got reflected, so Tay Diggs is butt fucked. And the second one missed. Really good job, Tay Diggs. I'm very glad I brought you instead of the guy we know could have done the job for fucking certain, and by that, of course, I refer to the powerful Sean Military Superman Penn, you piece of trash. Why is this not going to cloak Lindsay Lohan or Tara Reid? Does not affect Seekers or units with Psi Shadow. Okay, then. Well, that would have been nice to know before putting everybody in kind of a terrible, terrible fucking position. So we may just have Tara Reid shoot, then. Wow, I'm very... it's my own fault. That's my own fault. So who's going to die? That's the question. Who's it going to be? We could have Rihanna double tap this guy. Let's do one shot. If we get... Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe it'll critical. Holy shit, it criticaled. Oh, Rihanna. You are a lifesaver. You are queen of the fucking universe. That was goddamn beautiful. Okay, so we're going to disable the weapon on one of these two remaining mutons. I'm thinking probably this guy so as to encourage that guy to not throw grenades at us. So let's go ahead and do that then. Suck it. No gun for you, Johnny Muton. Boo fucking who. You know, I think we still throw the ghost grenade. It's not going to cloak everybody, but it'll cloak some of us, so... Yeah. Miley Cyrus is just going to have to stand strong here. Miley does have almost 20 health, so... It's not full-on terrible. Jaden Smith has done nothing. You know, I think we put Jaden on Overwatch.
Overwatch. Aye.
Now the question of the day becomes, do we go for the panic with Kesha? Or do we throw the grenade? You know, I think the panic is a better option. I really do.
Heading to that location.
We're going to go for it. Kesha, you can't let me down here. We need... Oh, 75% is not what we needed. Come on, Kesha. Deliver. Deliver. Ah, yes. Awesome. Oh, shit. Kesha's dead. Yep. Wow, that's absolute and total fucking horseshit. Kesha was killed by a single shot. That guy criticaled after he was panicked. What horseshit. Drake is still on his feet. This guy doesn't have a gun. Drake may survive. He was kind enough to set off the proximity mine for us as well. It was nice of him. Oh, I'm very disappointed about little Kesha. Charlie Hunnam is going to be just heartbroken. The future Mrs. Kesha is now dead. Oh, that's a sad day. Alright. So, we have one panicked Muton Elite. Arguably, we don't have to do anything else to that guy. We could ignore him, effectively, for the remainder of the mission. We could simply ignore him, and if we panic that other Elite, which I have to notice Charlie Hunnam didn't get shot at here. If we panic this other Elite, which we should be able to do, we've got plenty of opportunities to do it. If we panic the other one, we'll have just Ethereals left to deal with, one of which is panicked. Which means, actually, we don't even need to bother with that guy either. We can ignore the panicked dude as well. Or we could come in and flamethrower the two of them and panic them that way. I like that idea a lot. Man, I really feel bad for Charlie Hunnam. Charlie Hunnam is going to fucking make you pay for that one, Uber Ethereal. You killed his future wife. Charlie Hunnam was desperately in love with Kesha, and he never had a chance to tell her. So, I think you might be completely fucked on that one. I mean, he never got the chance to tell her how he felt about her. Now he's got to live with that regret for the rest of his entire life. That's, this is not going to end well for you. Charlie Hunnam is going to fuck your shit up. So this guy's getting shot once because it's free. There we go. Nice. Facial. Suck it. Take that, you piece of shit. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to set that motherfucker and his motherfucking ethereal friend, or elite friend there. Yeah, all y'all bitches get on fire and enjoy that. Also set off Charlie Hunnam's proximity mine, so bully there. And things suddenly are looking real bad for Team Alien. We got units in good positions. We've got plenty of firing opportunities. I'm thinking these guys may be, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, fucked. So we could run and gun with little Miley. Miley could get right up by that guy. Let's maybe have Miley go last. Miley could be the finishing move here. Rihanna, just keep piling it on. This guy's regenerating a metric shitload, so we got to keep putting the damage on him. Probably should have had Joss Whedon fire first to get to shred. Whedon, where you at, buddy? Yeah, let's get you firing here. I want you to shred the Uber Ethereal for me. 67% is not fantastic. We don't have anyone to holo target. Well, we got Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith, you have holo targeting, right? Jaden? Yes? No? Do you have holo targeting? You do not. Tara Reid has holo targeting, though. Yes, she does. Alright, Tara Reid. You gotta holo target the Uber Ethereal for me. This is your job now, Tara Reid. You're our holo targeter. You're our spotter. You gotta give us every bonus we can get. And you can do it with a flush shot. No. Done. There's a reason I'm not using the flush shot here. I don't know how forced movement in the Uber Ethereal would work, and I'm very concerned that it might crash the mission. So, also, Tara Reid didn't even need the extra bonus to hit. She's just going to go ahead and critical that motherfucker from right where she's at. So, we made the right choice. When American Express tells us, you make the call, turns out they should be asking us 100% of the time because we always make the right one. Also, Joss Whedon just drove a gigantic ball of plasma through the side of that piece of shit's head. And we're all very pleased with that. Nicely done, Joss Whedon. Let's... Oh, that'll be no cover at all. What are the odds we kill this guy this turn? I gotta think, not fantastic. We can't blob up, though. If we blob up, we're gonna eat a rift. Nicki Minaj. We need you to get a shot at the Uber Ethereal. And it looks like in order to do that, you're gonna have to be completely without cover. I hate to ask this of you, Nikki, but you may have to pay the ultimate price here, my dear. I'm sorry. Reflected, that's not good. We did get 1 damage out of it, I guess. The second shot was a giant whiff. So net loss for Team XCOM. Nikki took 2, we got 1. Nikki resisted the panic, which is good. Tay Diggs,
Will do.
you had what it took to finish off the first Ethereal. Do you have what it takes to finish off the Uber Ethereal, sir? No. Okay, so the nice camera shake there. Got a reflected attack. We, again, net loss. We reflected more than we delivered. You know what? I think this is where I want Lindsay Lohan. She's in full cover. I mean, we're going to have her shoot. That's an absolute given, but 59% is good. Let's take it. Damn you and your reflected attacks, you ethereal piece of shit. Take some damage. This guy has reflected everything. Everything but, like, explosives and flamethrowers, the bastard has reflected. John Ratleg Leguizamo, what do we do with you? We could have you take one very bad shot, which is probably just going to wind up reflected. I think we go for the smoker. I actually like that move. So smoke grenade it is. And then I think Jaden Smith may have to do something drastic here. He's our only unit left to go, right? It's just Jaden? Oh, also, Just Jaden would make such an awesome title for a TV show. Who is it? It's Just Jaden. I would watch that show. Let's have Jaden try and take advantage of a ramp of safety.
On the move.
I think he'll be okay from there, actually. I don't think the Uber Ethereal will be able to see him. Yep, Jaden Smith. Look at that. Completely invisible. Screen cipher, Jaden Smith. Could we do the same thing with Miley Cyrus over here? Ooh, I like the thought of that. This is very risky, Miley. You got to give us this, though. If you can get over there, that guy is fucking toast on his next turn, because you can run in and... oh, Miley is fucked. No, wait, the guy flanking her's got to be that panicked elite. The Uber Ethereal can't see her from there. Yeah, that guy's panicked. Alright, so the panic is still pulling some serious dividends for us. Oh, Drake, buddy. Oh. YOLO! YOLO. Yeah, Jaden Smith, well, Drake only lived once, folks. But god damn it, it was a life well lived. I'm proud of you, son. I'm proud of you. You did a good job. You paid the ultimate price, Drake, but damn it, you YOLO'd right up until the very fucking end. We need some serious damage from that proximity mine. We need somebody to set that proximity mine off, and I'm not sure how we're going to do that, actually. Probably should have just gone with a regular grenade there. This guy's healing is out of control. Alright, so 8 damage, Renee... Little Rihanna, I don't know why I tried to call her Renee there. I was about to say Renee Zellweger, and I have no idea why. But Rihanna, undoing a portion of what got redid. Rihanna goes 2 for 2, so she takes almost all of his healing back. It's actually quite good. Alright, Lindsay Lowe, have some good shots. You actually got pretty good shots here. Alright, so take your opener. That's a hit. 8 damage, very solid output. Excellent, nicely done. Now, if you can just... Give me some rapid fire, Lindsay Lohan. Empty the clip. Empty the clip. 9 damage, and he reflected it, but still 9 damage. We'll take it. All right, Tara Reid. Give me the hollow targeting, Tara Reid. Give me the hollow target. Give me the hollow target. Beautiful, and 7 damage. This guy is toast. I honestly don't think he's gonna live. Nikki Crater Minaj, do you want the kill? Do you want it? Oh, she wants it. She wants all of it. All of it for Nicki Minaj. And that's it, folks. Victory, XCOM, Uber Ethereal, put in the ground by none other than Nikki Crater Minaj. Time to beat feet, folks. We gotta go. The ship's fall. Oh no! Lindsay Lohan! She's stuck! She sees everything. She knows everything. Lindsay Lohan has finally achieved drunken enlightenment. Using the power of her drunkenness to save her comrades, Lindsay has nobly decided to sacrifice her own life. Never again will she taste scotch. Never again will she taste gin. Oh, Lindsay Lohan, my darling. Your sacrifice will be remembered forever in song, Lindsay. And also in wine, because we're going to name a, like a nice Pinot Noir. We'll call it Lindsay Savior Pinot Noir. The Savior Noir. It'll be nice, made from a good Pinot grape, probably Napa Valley, of course, California, your home state. I think it would be just an insult to grow your grapes anywhere other than the Napa Valley, Lindsay. And look, for once, Lindsay's normally bloodshot, vessel-cracked eyes, pure, clear, and focused. And also she seems to have set the entire world on fire. Typical Lindsay Lohan right there. Unintentional consequences, the order of the day for Lohan.
Waited as long as I could, sir.
Still, everyone seems to be alive.
The alien ship is in motion.
It seemed to be on fire. I suppose it could also be in motion.
Direction? Up.
Up. That's fucking eloquent. That guy should be a goddamn poet. Yeah, it's going up. Look at it go. Up, 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 and away. Like Sir Galahad before her, Lindsay's quest for the Holy Grail has succeeded, and she has ascended into the heavens, where she has become a new star. Lindsay Lohan, brilliant, stellar birth, the only fate worthy of such a noble champion of the human race. Really, Lindsay Lohan, you shall be remembered for all eternity as the one who saved us all from our own hubris. Little Lindsay Lohan. Man, gin makers are going to make a fortune off of this. They can say Lindsay Lohan, they fueled her to victory purely with gin. It's a remarkable statement about the human race, human condition. So I got to assume the party on the Sky Ranger is basically total. And here's our overall score, folks. 6,535. Took us 620 days. We won 225 battles, lost 1 battle. We killed 3,294 aliens with only 28 soldiers lost. We had 16 funded countries. We had no countries under alien control. Took us 278 days to clear the alien base, 419 days until we recovered the ethereal device, and 0 days until we discovered a psionic soldier? Well, that just seems wrong. What else have we got here? How long did it take us to build a firestorm? So, in the air game, 226 battles. We won 225 and lost 1. It seems like we had more pilots shot down than just 1. Oh, this is actually, no, this is, never mind. This is just slightly different. So, average shot percentage, 73.1. Average damage per shot, 7.6. Usual battle took about 13 turns. Oh, no one-shot kills, no one-shot deaths. That's actually wrong as well, because on our last mission, we actually just had a one-shot death. Kesha got shot in the face from uninjured by a Muton Elite and died. Aliens killed by explosives, 363, probably more than one would normally see in a healthy campaign. We hired 54 additional soldiers. We purchased 7 officer training upgrades, which is all of them. Took us 251 days to get a colonel, 9,584 days spent in the infirmary. Welcome to being an assault or a scout in my XCOM project, folks. If you're not crippled when you sign up, it's only a fucking matter of time, and get used to hospital food, you're going to be eating a lot of it. We had 41 total psionic soldiers. We shot down 130 UFOs. Okay, there we go. Bummed 2 interceptors. That makes more sense. Hired 12 interceptors. We built 6 firestorms. Took us 312 days to build our first firestorm. We bailed on 88 aborts, or 88 intercepts. We only used 1 aim assist the whole time? That seems low. 6 dodge matrices sounds about right. Satellite trackers, again, 3 sounds also about right. How do we do on scientists? We had 200, a lot of whom never did a single day of research in their entire career. Those lucky fuckers, they have the ultimate dream job, get paid to not work. Built 7 labs, we researched every technology. Average days, 5.1 per technology. That's actually a pretty respectable pace. We captured 9 alien species. At 210 engineers, we only built 1 workshop, because really 1 is all you need. Built 206 total items, built 28 facilities, 16 adjacency bonuses. So that means our base was actually fairly poorly constructed. Completed 28 foundry projects. Total credits earned, 66,689 credits. We're going to retire wealthy sons of bitches, folks. We spent 62,113 of those. Recovered a lot of Illyrium and used almost all of it. Had an abundance of alloys at the end of the game. Funding received, gray market sales. We sold a lot of shit on the gray market, folks. There's a burgeoning economy now. We have left the world a worse place based on our actions, because now there's a huge underground development equivalent for advanced alien technologies. I have to assume it's only a matter of time before someone else rises to Lindsay Lohan's level of power, and that's going to be a problem, because we're looking at like a Superman situation, and Superman is an asshole. 4 continent bonuses, 17 satellites. We destroyed 4. Or rather, the aliens destroyed 4, so we failed to protect 4. I would have expected that to be higher. I seem to remember losing more satellites than that. Took us only 24 days to get our second satellite and 27 to get our third. 169 days till we had our first continent bonus. That's longer than I would have... Yeah, it's longer than I seem to remember, but, you know, that was 200 days ago, so what the hell do I know? Anyway, there's the summation, our total victory. Nothing else to see here, just the credits. So as the credits roll here for this run-through of the Long War, let's just take a moment to talk about what's next. I am going to begin a Build 15 run, probably starting version of 15D. I'll be keeping that keeping that current with whatever the newest release is. I'll just keep rolling forward that unless they go to a build 16. I'm told build 16 is not something that's ever going to happen. They say 15 is sort of the final development for what they're shooting for. We'll see whether or not that remains the case. But we'll be doing a build 15 run, and it'll be build 15 until they change version numbers as opposed to just letter. As far as naming soldiers, if you have some suggestions for who you'd like to see in the next series, let me just give you a quick sneak peek of what's coming up. You can request a soldier name. I'll be happy to add them in. The only stipulation is they have to be an actual person, someone who has lived at one point on the planet Earth, and they have to be dead. No one who is currently alive. Anybody else, free game. If you have somebody you want to see, make sure and drop them down in the comments section. We'll try and add them on. Other than that, though, we'll see you again soon. I very much appreciate all the support everyone has lent on the series. It's been really a very enjoyable experience playing this. I've been having a lot of fun with it, and I look forward to having even more fun in Build 15. If you enjoyed this episode, of course, feel free to drop a like down in the comments section. Your support still does mean a lot to me, even on a daily basis. Lets me know that somebody out there likes what we're doing. If you'd like to see more XCOM, including our Build 15 playthrough, consider subscribing as well. But for now, however, thanks very much for watching. We'll see you again soon for a little bit of Walking Dead. Are you still here? Why? Man, you got the patience of Job. What are you, waiting for a stinger? What do you think this is, a Marvel movie? Beat it. We don't have time for that stinger shit. We're also not that clever. If you were expecting something funny and nice little sort of delightful melange at the end of your credits here, you're looking in the wrong place. I mean, I got nothing. I suppose I could steal from Porky Pig. I mean, if you want to... That's all, folks. Well, you just got it. So, enjoy. This is legitimately the end, though. I mean, you should probably go ahead and beat it now, if you want. I mean, that's it. The end. Fin. It's all over. Go home. Go watch something else. Watch something else on the channel. Hey, there you go. That's a better use of your time than watching these credits roll by. Really is.